In March 2025, Senator Natasha Akpoti stood up in Nigeria's Senate and at the United Nations and did something almost unprecedented. She accused the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of sexual harassment. What followed is a revealing snapshot of how deep gender inequality runs in Nigerian society, how powerful men are able to silence women, how institutions protect themselves, and how women are punished for speaking out. But Natasha's case is only one symptom of a much bigger problem. Welcome to Nigeria, a nation brimming with vibrant culture, incredible resilience, and immense potential. Yet, beneath this dynamic surface lies a profound challenge, one that affects half its population, limits its progress, and often goes unnoticed by the wider world. This is the story of gender inequality in Nigeria, a narrative of struggle, resilience, and the urgent call for change. Nigeria is nearly half female, but representation in government tells another story. In the current 10th National Assembly, there are just 4 women in the 109-seat Senate and 16 in the 360-seat House of Representatives, a total of 20 women in 469 constitutionally mandated slots, about 4.2%. In 2023 elections, only about 10% of all candidates were female. Yet even among those, only a handful win. At the state level, of the 36 states plus the federal capital, many state houses of assembly have 0 female legislators. In some states, not a single woman holds a seat. Nigeria's national gender policy has long called for 35% inclusion of women in governance. It remains largely unmet. Nigeria is nearly half female, yet their representation in elected offices is abysmal. In the 2019 general elections, only 4.4% of elected officials were women. This pales in comparison to global averages and even other African nations. As the Equal Measures 2030 article highlights, Nigeria's parliament needs gender quotas to even begin addressing this imbalance. And it's not just about numbers, it's about respect and safety. Remember Senator Natasha Akpoti? When she bravely came forward to report sexual harassment, her allegations were met with dismissiveness and even ridicule by some. Instead of support, she faced further victimization, a chilling message about how women's voices, even those in positions of power, are often silenced or discredited in Nigeria. The struggle for equality is also a struggle against violence and injustice. The End SARS movement, which gripped Nigeria in late 2020, began with widespread outrage against police brutality. While it became a broader movement against bad governance, its catalyst was deeply rooted in the abuse of power, specifically the alleged abuse of a young lady on the streets of Lagos. This horrific incident ignited a firestorm, exposing the raw vulnerability many Nigerians, especially women, feel in their daily lives. From domestic violence, which remains tragically prevalent and underreported, to sexual assault and harassment in public spaces, Nigerian women too often navigate a society where their safety is compromised and justice is elusive. The cultural norms that often blame the victim or protect perpetrators only deepen this crisis. While Nigeria grapples with these challenges, it's important to look beyond its borders and see what's possible. Other African nations are making significant strides in gender equality, proving that progress is not just a dream, but an achievable reality. Take Rwanda, for example. After the devastating genocide, Rwanda made a conscious decision to rebuild with women at the forefront. Today, it boasts the highest percentage of women in parliament globally, consistently over 60%. This wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate policy choice, proving the power of political will. Senegal has also made impressive gains, implementing a parity law in 2010 that significantly increased women's representation in elected bodies. Their National Assembly now has over 40% women members. South Africa, a beacon of democracy on the continent, has also shown strong commitment to gender equality, with robust legal frameworks and a significant number of women in leadership positions, including in parliament. And Kenya, too, despite its own challenges, has seen women increasingly taking up space in political and economic spheres, driven by a vibrant civil society and constitutional provisions aimed at promoting gender balance. These nations demonstrate that when there's a commitment to gender equality, through quotas, legal reforms, and societal shifts, progress is not only possible but transformative. The cost of gender inequality in Nigeria is immense, impacting not just women, but the entire nation. When women are denied equal opportunities in education, the economy loses out on innovation and productivity. When women are excluded from political decision-making, policies fail to address the needs of half the population. Studies repeatedly show that societies with greater gender equality are more stable, prosperous, and healthier. By holding women back, Nigeria is, in effect, holding itself back, hindering its economic growth, social development, and democratic potential. It's a self-inflicted wound that prevents the nation from truly flourishing. But despite these daunting challenges, the spirit of Nigerian women remains unbroken. Across the country, women are rising, speaking out, organizing, and demanding their rightful place. From grassroots activists fighting for girls' education to legal professionals advocating for stronger protections against violence, the movement for gender equality is gaining momentum. This isn't just a women's fight, it's a human rights fight. It's a fight for a stronger, more equitable Nigeria. What can we do? Support and amplify the voices of Nigerian women's rights organizations. Educate ourselves and others on the issues. Challenge patriarchal norms and stereotypes in our daily lives. Advocate for policies that promote gender equality, including quotas and legal protections. Imagine a Nigeria where a girl's potential is limited only by her dreams, not by her gender. Where women are equally represented in every sector, contributing their unique perspectives and talents to national development. Where safety is a right, not a privilege. This future is within reach. It requires courage, commitment, and a collective will to dismantle the structures of inequality. Nigeria has the strength, the intellect, and the spirit to make this vision a reality. It's time to unlock the full potential of all its citizens for the benefit of everyone. The time for change is now. Let us stand together to build a Nigeria where every woman, every girl can truly thrive. Know a Nigerian woman who's breaking barriers and making waves? Tag her in the comments so we can celebrate her brilliance together. Let's give our trailblazers the spotlight they deserve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumb up the video and smash the subscribe button.